My name is Bishop Kenya Michael Tome, United States of Kenya Republic presidential aspirant come 2022. Today I'm here in Nairobi, Embakasi East constituency, actually wanting to say something pertaining to the Word of God and also in relation to religious political philosophy context. I'm going to read the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verses 5 to 9. And the topic is about the flood that was caused by human corruption or wickedness on earth. About 3,461 years ago, long time ago, or 1440 BC before Christ. And it is still, that wickedness is still found in the world today. So Genesis 6 verses 5 to 9 reads, "The Lord saw how great man wickedness on the earth had become, and every inclination of the thought of his heart was only evil all the time. The Lord was grieved that he had made man on the earth, and his heart was filled with pain. So the Lord said, I will whip mankind whom I have created from the face of the earth, men and animals, and creatures that move along the ground, and the birds of the air, for I am grieved that I have made them. Noah found favor in the eyes of the Lord only in that case." Corruption is actually a shameless evil that causes even death. During that time on earth, in the book of beginning that was written by Moses, about this report now is about 1,440 years BC, or as I said it actually, it is actually so many years, the 3,461 years ago, it is still applicable. The corruption of sinfulness can cause even massacre. The world was destroyed at that time because of that. Animals, human beings, the environment, it was destroyed by God because of corruption. Although God has spared only 8 people, that is the family of Noah, Noah with his wife, and 3 sons and 3 wives. That's 8. So that is where we came from, not from Adam direct. Ourselves, we are from actually Noah's genealogy in that case. So what am I saying? I've read from actually New International Version. Here it is. And we want to see also Kenya, as I speak now, it seems to be the government is paralyzed because of corruption. All ministries now are corrupt, and the country now is broke. Nothing is happening now. Education, security sectors, soldiers are not paid, teachers, health workers, doctors, name them, from all 47 federal states, and 290 constituencies, and 1,450 wards assembly. Nothing is happening. Because of what? Because of massive corruption. As we speak now, the president has his own party, that is now the ruling party, called TNA, the National Alliance Party, where I am myself now. The new president, which is expected, God willing, 2022, to be the 50th president of Kenya, I, Bishop Kenya Michael Tome, or Professor, because I am a lecturer clergy. I have taught so many colleges, including even governments, like the paramilitary, General Service Unit here at Embakasi. I taught them as a civilian lecturer. Systematic and Islamic studies, theology. So what am I saying? And various colleges, African Land Church, Research in Narok, Covenant College of Missions, Narok, and also students who are actually taking religious political philosophy at the Presbyterian University of East Africa here in Nairobi. Even recently, some of them have graduated, and even the president, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, was actually the guest of honor. What am I saying? I am the only savior of these people now called, Kenyans, and also other mankind who are living in this country. I formulated a government whereby it is actually a government which is up to 2015 vision, 2032 vision. It is actually a God-oriented government. Why? God has shown me 2018, immediately after last elections, that we are really in shit. There's nothing going on because now we have three tripartites, or three states as I speak now. His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, the incumbent head of state of Kenya Republic, has his own, nation nowadays called, Central Republic of Kenya Republic. That is mainly Kikuyus, 9 federal states, including Nairobi, Kiambu, Nyeri, Nakuru, Laikipia, and Nyandarua, Kirinyaga, Nyeri. They are 9. We have also another state, nation, which is actually the president is essentially Raila Amolo Odinga. Luo predominantly, completely, 4 federal states of Kisumu, Siaya, Homa Bay, and Migori. That's another country. And myself, I am now actually in charge of the 4 federal states. The 4 federal states. The remaining, because we have 7 federal states. So I have the larger, in number. I professor lecturer like so I formulated a government here. It is a government which is not corrupt. I have actually even told the president on the various social medias like Facebook, YouTube, please do something to apprehend, to allow, these people who are corrupt to be apprehended, be you whatever, politician or even senior government officials, let them be apprehended and their banks to be freezed. And they return the money and other assets from the government. Nothing is happening. The incumbent head of state has agreed, the way I'm seeing, has agreed even to join these other 4 other states, because in the next government, I have promised him to be the most powerful prime minister in my next government of 2022. He will be actually the prime minister, a very powerful man, because I'm a spiritual leader. He is from the royal family. His father was actually the president of Kenya first president, and he himself also is now the 4th president. So I have decided to retain him because he's even younger than me and he's very experienced. I've come just to learn even part of, this is state house. He's part of their farm. He's just, extension of his own home there. So he owns everything because his father was actually the first president. So we cannot let him, as young as he is, and also a very good man anyway. His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is just surrounded by very corrupt people, and he became actually the drop in the sea. So, and my deputy president will be, my vice president will be His Excellency Adan Barre Duale, ethnic group Somali tribe. Because now, His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta is a, ethnic group, is Kikuyu tribe. And myself, I am also an ethnic group of Samburu tribe, Maasai, obviously. We are Maasai, that's a subtype group of Maasais. We have so many Maasai subtype groups, the Jamus, Kekonyoke, and so forth, and even Kurko, Songo. We are all over East Africa and Egypt, and even Rwanda. So, and also 2030-22 vision, I have said actually, according to my vision God has shown me, His Excellency Barack Hussein Obama, the former the great nation on earth, United States of America, retired president, ethnic group Luo tribe, will be the 6th president. And the Bible have already said there will be another 6th president who will become a ruler. I think Obama will be that one. So, if all goes well, because in Luke 1:37, things will be possible with God. And also, if you want to learn about government, read about Romans 13:1-7. So, in this government of mine, I would like just to repeat it again once more, that we will have actually quite a number of ministers, like my government. because I was also His Excellency retired President, the late His Excellency Daniel Arab Moi pastor. So I've learned how to rule this country out of that experience. My first actually, minister will be Her Excellency Betty Ida Raila Amolo Odinga. He will be Minister of, Territorial Water Development and Fisheries. That one you can read in John 4:14. And then His Excellency again His Excellency Equator will be Energy and Mining Minister, and Honorable Esther Kwemet will be Assistant Minister, and they will all be in the Parliament, members of Parliament. You can read that one, that to see that it's a God-oriented government in Act 1:8. Also, we have Gilo Palana, His Excellency, Minister of Housing and Planning, who will also settle people, who are affected from these clashes, and also post-election violence of 2007, 2008, and 2017, and so forth. He will be the minister. He's from Marsabit. You can read that one, John 14:2. Reverend Christopher Arab Mutai will be Information and Technology. Christopher Arab Mutai will be the Minister of Communication Technology, and Assistant Minister will be Honorable Esther Basaris. And you can read that one, John 14:1-6. His Excellency Francis Atoli will be Minister of Land and Environment, and you will see that one in Psalms 24:1. And then we will also have Assistant Minister. You can see all of this one in Facebook. And then His Excellency Minister of Foreign Affairs and Home Affairs will be His Excellency Oledama Olekina. And Assistant Minister, you will see will be Alice Kerubo. You can read that one in Romans 13:1-7. His Excellency Ershidadi Mohammed Sumra. Ershidali Mohammed Sumra will be Minister of Finance, and Assistant Minister and MP also will be Honorable Naisula Robert Kiblagat. Agai 2:8. And then we have also Her Excellency First Lady Margaret Kenyatta, Minister of Health, and Assistant Minister will be someone from our own choice. You can read that one, Jeremiah 33:6. Excellency Minister of Internal Security and Defense, that one is vacant. It is a reserved post for ex-army or incumbent people who are there now, leaders. That one, it will be, we will combine Internal Security and Defense to be one. You can read one in Nehemiah 4:9, that we need to defend our nation and ourselves. His Excellency Minister of Local Government will be His Excellency David Murade, and Assistant Minister and also MP will be Honorable Fatuma Gedi Ali. You can read one James 1:4-17 and Romans 13:1-7. You can also see that we will have also Public Service Minister, Public Service. It will be His Excellency Maina Kamanda. It will be the Minister of Public Service. We will digitize to know how many from 6 tribes of Kenya, sons and daughters are in army, in police, in education, all sectors, so that we will not show partiality in job opportunities. So that public minister will be as His Excellency Maina Kamanda. Assistant Minister will be Honorable Omar Hassan. You can read that one in Hebrews 6:10. So we will also have Minister of Education, the current, Minister of Internal Security called Fred Matiang'i will be Minister of Education because he's able to do that properly. And Assistant Minister will be Honorable Lilian Tomi. Proverbs 16:16. Education is very important and it's good also. Knowledge is power. So His Excellency Legal Affairs is vacancy. Legal Affairs, that ministry is, have reserved until further notice when we will get the government, and we will settle that one with other leaders. And then from Assistant Minister in that docket is not yet, we will know. That you can read the Deuteronomy 16:18-20, 19-15, and Matthew 8:16. And Excellency Silas P. He will be Minister of Agriculture and Livestock, and Assistant Minister and also MP will be Honorable Rachel Shabet Ruto, and that one you can read in the Deuteronomy 28:12. They will be able to do that work effectively. And 15 is Grace Reverend Maurice Ochieng Odhiambo will be the Minister of Roads and Works and Transport. And, Assistant Minister, you will see it actually later. And 1 Corinthians, you can get that information, 1 Corinthians 15:8 and Romans 16:23. 16 is Excellency Minister, of Economic Planning and Community Affairs. We will have His Excellency Minister Alois Musa Liantoimaga. Assistant Minister will be Honorable Ratio Shebesh. Proverb 19:17. His Excellency Miguna will be the Minister of State in the office of the President. And Assistant Minister, you will see it later. That is Jeremiah 1:8. That one now is in somewhere in Canada. It's self-excel for his safety, but he will be coming because the country will be, safe by then. God willing, next 22 elections. Or a little bit earlier because the government now is broke. Excellency Karioko Tobiko will be Minister of Environment and Natural Resources. And then Assistant Minister, it will be Anne Okot, Honorable Anne Okot. His Excellency Johnson Mudama will be Minister of Water Development. We will have water everywhere in the country. Assistant Minister, Honorable Vacancy Area, that one is vacancy. Read that one, numbers 35, 33, 33, 34. 20, His Excellency David Mwale Kimayo, the former IG, Kenya Police and Inspector General retired. He is now, he's also a pastor of, Milimani African Church. He is actually someone who is a theologian. He was a theologian from Scott Theological College. So, despite that, he was actually also the Minister and Inspector General of Police of Kenya Republic. And it was a very nice time for them. So, His Excellency David Mwale Kimayo will be the Minister of Spiritual Affairs and Social Protection. Like this job now, you call it the menial job of, Mutani, Kasi Mutani. So we will combine spiritual affairs. All the churches, mosques, all will be given money and title deeds. From where? From world's levels. And will be the Honorable Assistant Minister will be Honorable Imam Ali of Embakasi Mosque here. So these people, they will be actually taking care of spiritual affairs and social protection within the localities because they're spiritual leaders. So they will give people money. No one will stay without money. No place of worship without getting title deed. They will be given. And then we will go first in Matthew 6:33. We must see that God work must be within our system. You will have a ministry of spiritual affairs and social protection. And then there will be other 2 remaining because we will have 22 ministers. And they will all have assistant ministers of their own, ministers who will be assisting them. A man and a woman to cater for what? Or to cover what? To that gender rule. A minister, if you are a minister, must have a woman assistant minister, and likewise. And so, to conclude this matter, we will also accredited, we have a new accredited, possibly many of them, accredited, high diplomats ambassadors and high commissioner and representatives from various nations. Like His Excellency Joseph Leocton will go wherever he wants in foreign states as a high accredited diplomat, followed by His Excellency Kim Shuba Murkomen, Rabal Tuju, His Excellency Kiratu Murungi, His Excellency Gideon Shepsheng from Baringo, His Excellency Matthew Alake, Marsabit, G. Alake, Matthew G. Alake, or Gargalo Alake, His Excellency Wilson Sosion, His Excellency Isaac Ruto, His Excellency Alonso Jr., His Excellency Babu Wino, His Excellency Archbishop Elu Abukala, His Excellency Najib Balala, among others coming. So, that is the government which will promote actually welfare of Kenyans and put actually human affairs as first priority as stated in Genesis 1:28. We are going to reduce animals. So that we will have human beings settling in Masai Mara, in all this. There will be no conservatives for animals. That they will occupy one elephant occupying 20 acres or 50. Where I come from, Marsabit, Songa location, works. We have so many animals. In fact, animals have cleared all people, almost. Even animals, my cow. The one time, an elephant came into my house, and it was standing on my doorway, and my doorstep. I was actually shocked to see, the whole thing standing there until God helped me, because other people now have to bang the door so that this thing will run away. Just something I can touch. So we will not allow that one. Suppose we bring these animals to Central Valley of Kenya, or we take them to Kisumu. The animals now found in Narok, the animals found in Marsabit, the animals found in Meru. Will those people be there? Recently, a python has made these people from Murang'a to run away. Almost the whole federal states. Just a python, snake. What about these animals? We will not have these animals killing other people like Pokot, Samburu, Maasais, and Turkanas, and Somalis. And other people are safe in their own whatever. No, we will confine them like other countries are doing. We are not animals. Animals have no instinct. They have instinct, but we ourselves have knowledge. God has, in Genesis 1:27 today, we are testing the group. An animal does not know that they, don't kill a human being. They are just having a very simple instinct, just to chase